Hi ladies, Steph from Be Styled, and it's time for a Tipsy Tuesday, late in the day, 6 o'clock. Almost didn't come on today, but then I was like, you know what? I'm dressed. I went out to lunch today and I'm going to book club tonight, so I'm dressed, I have makeup on, I have something to talk about, so I'm like, being consistent. It's Tuesday, I'm going live. So here I am, and it's hot, finally, and it's really hot in lots of the country and really awful in parts of the country with Hurricane Beryl, I think it is. And I've talked to some of my customers in Texas who have had some harrowing experiences, and I just wanted you to all know I'm thinking and praying for you, and hopefully the worst is past and you've gotten your AC back, because I know not having AC in Texas, Arizona, hot places is a lot different than not having AC in Newport, Rhode Island. We do not have central AC. We have window units, but I'm missing my central AC here, and it's only like 80 degrees. So I really feel for you. I always joke that it's kind of like us in the winter when people say, oh, people in other parts of the country say, oh, it's so cold. It's 45 degrees. We're freezing to death. And we're out here saying 45. That's like a walk in the park. Like you go out without a coat on at 45. So it's all relative what you're used to. And, we're having a great summer here, knock on wood, in New England, in Newport at least. So I'm feeling very grateful. Not too hot, because without AC it gets sticky. It's a little sticky right now. But what I want to talk about is, how do you just get dressed when it's really, really hot? Especially, if you're just going to be at home and, you're staying in the air conditioning, or going to the local pool or your backyard pool or the beach, or doing work around the house, and it's hot. More power to you. Just wear what's comfortable, right? But I'm talking about when you're going out to dinner, going on a girls' night, going on a date night, something like that, and you really want to, look nice and feel cute and pulled together, but it's really, really hot and humid especially. What do? So I have some tips for you. I actually have them written down here. And a lot of these are probably pretty obvious. And if you live in warm climates, you already know these things. But for those of us who aren't used to this heat, here are a couple tips, okay? Number one, obviously fabrics. Fabrics are very important. Breathable, natural fabrics. Cottons, linens are great. Light, airy. Now, moisture wicking also. If you're looking to wear like a dress and you're going somewhere where it's really warm, a dress that's moisture wicking. And look at retailers like Athleta. I think Spanx has one. Peach had one, that essential dress that a lot of us had. But it's like a performance fabric that doesn't wrinkle. It's moisture wicking, so it's not going to show sweat. It's not going to feel sweaty. I mean, cotton's great, but if it gets really sweaty, you see pit stains and it sticks to you. Linen gets all wrinkled. A moisture wicking performance fabric is going to be your friend if you're going to be really like out, if you're traveling at some hot place. Make sure you have a dress like that. It's great for packing. Again, look at Athleta. Look at Spanx. Look for moisture wicking fabric. Okay. Next is color. Now, this is something that I mentioned in my group, and people were like, that's crazy. You don't wear black in the summer when it's really hot, because black absorbs the heat. I remember my mother always saying that when I was little, and I was going to play tennis or go to like tennis camp. And when it was really hot out, she was always like, that's, wear light colors. It's just doesn't make you as hot. But I'm talking about grown-ups. We're not going to summer camp. We're not going, if you're going out and playing tennis, yes, you're going to wear white or light. But if you're just going out to dinner or you're going out to lunch, I firmly believe a black sundress, like what I have on now, or navy if you're opposed to black, is your friend in the summer, even if it's really, really hot, because it's forgiving. It's not going to show the sweat. It's not going to show, coffee, when you spill coffee on your way to, lunch like I did today, a little, things like that. It's forgiving, and it's very chic, and it looks great with a tan. I'm going to talk a little bit about tanning next, but a black sundress is just fantastic, and you're seeing a lot of them this year. This is the year of the black sundress, black or white, both. I've been leaning, I have a white sundress. I haven't even worn it yet. It hasn't really felt like a white sundress day for me yet. Whereas this is my second time wearing this one, this this week, actually. And I did link it here because I know you'll all ask. This is a very inexpensive Amazon number. And that's the other thing about black is if you're like, I don't love to spend a lot of money on sundresses. I love to wear them all summer long. I don't want to spend a ton of money on an everyday sundress. So this is not a high-end fabric. I don't know what it is, to be honest, but it feels great. It's flowy, doesn't wrinkle. But I wouldn't get this dress in like, it comes in like a light blue, which is one of my favorite colors. I wouldn't get this dress in a light blue. I'm not going to get a quote cheap, inexpensive dress in a lighter color. I always get them in the darker colors. They look less cheap. They look more expensive in a black or a navy, darker colors. That's a tip when you're looking at like an Amazon type sundress. Okay. Patterns are great too. Patterns are forgiving as well as far as sweat stains and spillage and things like that. So patterns are another great way to add interest to your outfit without adding a lot of weight. You can get a sundress or a blouse or a sleeveless top in a pattern and then keep everything else really simple, and you don't need a third piece necessarily because your top is sort of your statement. Okay. Speaking of third pieces though, still my favorite styling way of pulling an outfit together is with the third piece. And granted, you're not going to be that excited to put a third piece on if it's 100 degrees where you are. But if it's 100 degrees where you are, chances are you're going into air conditioning. You're not running around all day long. You're going in and out of places. It's like I said, 80 something here. It's 80 here, but where I went in Massachusetts today, it was probably 87, maybe close to 90. And I wore this dress, and the minute I got into the restaurant, I threw on my trusty oyster denim jacket. It was freezing in the restaurant. If I didn't have this, I would have been very, very unhappy. I take a layer like this with me everywhere, and it is a great finisher for a sundress like this. It could be denim. A denim would be great as well, or white. But have a neutral layering piece. If it's not a denim jacket, maybe it's a blazer. I love a white or light tan blazer, linen, maybe a linen blend so it doesn't get as wrinkled, is a great light layering piece to throw on in the air conditioning and to pull together your look. A very lightweight cardigan. Like I'm not talking about a heavy sweater, cashmere, things like that. A thin, like tissue weight cardigan is a great thing to have with you. And you're going to see a lot of like crochet, really open knit, where like there's literally holes in it. So you're not adding a lot of warmth, but you're adding that third layer. You're getting coverage. If you don't want to be all, naked on top, exposed on top, a layer like that in a crochet, open weave, tissue weight, a sweater with some linen in it, very light cotton, is a great thing to have as well. So don't forget your third pieces. Okay, next is accessories. It's adding a substantial, or not heavy, overly substantial, but a noticeable piece of jewelry to a very light, airy outfit is a great way to finish it off. If you're going on a date, if you're going on a girls' night, and you want to take your black sundress and add some interest to it, some layered gold necklaces are great. A single chunky chain in gold or silver. This is a beaded necklace that I just got. I linked this as well. That just kind of finishes it off. Pulls your look together. And then I just keep my earrings simple, just little gold hoops. These are from Flirty Finds, and my everyday that I wear every single day bracelets. And I have this, I always like to wear a right-hand ring. This is not fabulous. I've had this for probably 20 years. This is one of our first Flirty Finds. Jamie and I got these when we first started Flirty Finds. Maybe it wasn't 20 years ago, but probably 15 years ago, from some designer, some artisan that we carried. That's still one of my favorite pieces. So if you have a ring like this, wear it, because it's not going to make you feel hot, right? But it's going to add to your look. While I'm showing my hand, here's another thing to take into consideration in the summer when you're wearing fewer clothes. You don't have the luxury of layering and adding all the yummy things that you're going to be able to wear in the fall. Think about your nails. Think about your pedicure and your manicure, or do it yourself. I just got this today. I decided, I usually do Funny Bunny, which is like a pinky white. It's on my toes as well. And today, because this is just regular nail polish, Actually, it's called Dazzle Dry, so it'll last. I was like, you know what? I'm doing red. Red is the accent color of the year. If you're shopping the Nordstrom anniversary sale, which I'm not even going to talk about, but you know about it, I can give you my link to my catalog for it. But red is the accent color of the year. It is, you don't have to wear red head to toe, but you know, you're going to see a lot of red shoes, red nails, red lips, jackets, red winter coats. And there's a red for everyone. There's a right shade of red for everyone. If you like red. If you don't like red, then you can skip it, obviously, like any other trend that you don't like. But your accessories are a great way to, again, finish off an outfit when you're hot, as are your mani and your pedi. Don't forget those. And also, don't forget your sunglasses. You're going to be wearing them every day. Make sure they're good. Make sure they're modern and they they look good on your face. Get someone's opinion that you trust. I wanted to show, I don't know if I brought them up. I linked them. I didn't bring them up. Shoot. I got a pair. I have my 2 pairs of Ray-Bans, a navy blue and a black that I love. But I have what I call my bar sunglasses that I take with me when we go out at night that are $12 on Amazon because I lose the sunglasses. I do. And these are like a round aviator. They're not aviator. They're a round metal frame. And I've seen so many people wearing the Ray-Ban version. And I got these. They're polarized on Amazon. I linked them. They're very cool. I got so many compliments on them. All the boys last week were like, Mrs. Roy, I love your sunglasses. $12. And if I lose them, it's not like losing my Ray-Bans. So sunglasses, make sure those are good too. And then last but not least, to mention tan, and so I look very tan, don't I? This is fake. I mean, I have been in the sun. I'm religious about sunscreen on my face. I'm careful about it on my chest. The rest of my body, I need to be better about. But I do put it on, but I should be better about it. But I'm a big fan of Sunless Tanner. And I found one that is supposedly like natural, or it doesn't have a lot of chemicals in it. And I linked it. I forget what it's called. But I also found a face self-tanner that I love that is these drops that I just add to my to like a serum, or you could add it to your moisturizer, and I put it on maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, and it's a gradual. It's not like an instant tan all over your face, so it's gradual, so it's a little more forgiving. But that's a great way to be able to cut that down on makeup, because you don't want to wear a ton of makeup when it's hot. You don't want makeup melting off you. So I do self tanner, and then I do my Saint makeup that I just have fallen madly, deeply in love with. I wear so much less makeup now than I used to. I really only put it on where I need it. And I love just the cream makeup and the fact that it doesn't settle into my wrinkles. It's not cakey. It lasts. It's dewy, just dewy enough, but I have a powder one that if I get shiny in my T-zone, I can do the powder, and it's all in this one compact. It's all in here. And then I have a smaller one too that I use as well sometimes. But makeup, you want your makeup to be natural, dewy, not heavy in the summer when it's hot. 'Cause it's just, you just don't want to wear cakey makeup in the summer, but you still want to have some color. So those are my tips for staying cool when it's hot. All right. I hope you found that helpful. I hope you are staying cool and safe wherever you are. If you have any questions, or if you want help with the Saint makeup, it's SEINT makeup. You can message me or comment below, or I think I put a link to my color match form if you want me to recommend colors for you, because I will do that. And that's it. I made another Tipsy Tuesday. Hope you have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.